Hello, guys. Today I will be reading a book about what holds us to Earth. A Look at Gravity by Jennifer Boothroyd. Okay, let's see the book first. Something is different. Look at this picture. Does something look out of place? You're right. This woman is floating in air. How is that possible? The woman is an astronaut in outer space. People float in space because there's not much gravity there. Outer space has only a little bit of gravity. Astronauts call it microgravity. Micro means very little. A strong pull. Gravity is a force that pulls things toward the center of the earth. A force is a push or pull. A ball falls to the ground when you drop it because of gravity's pull. You cannot see gravity, but you can see how it affects things. It pulls on waterfalls, it pulls on fallen leaves. It pulls a boy down a slide. Watch out. A plate will fall to the floor. If you drop it, gravity makes objects fall until something stops it, like the floor. The hard floor will stop a dropped plate from falling, and gravity will keep the plate on the floor. Without gravity, the pieces of the broken plate would float away. That must be gravity because the pieces of the plate are not moving around. Hey, batter, swing. This batter hits the ball hard. The force of her bat is stronger than gravity. The ball soars right in the air. A thrown baseball would fall to the ground if the force from a bat didn't make it soar. Interesting fact. But wait, the force from the bat is weakening. Gravity is pulling the ball down. A player waits to catch it. When a player catches a ball, she stops gravity from pulling the ball down to earth. Center of gravity. Gravity helps things balance. Everything has a center of gravity. A center of gravity is a balancing point. This model seesaw center of gravity is at the center of the board. The seesaw can balance if it's supported at its center. Gravity pulls equally on an object's center of gravity. That's why objects can stay balanced if they're supported at the point. This pencil can stay balanced because it's supported at its center of gravity. Funny. Gravity, gravity in space. Gravity's pull helps us live on Earth. It keeps water from floating away. It lets things stay in place. Many people's drinking water comes from lakes and streams. If we didn't have gravity, this water would float away. Well, thank you, gravity, because we need our water. Other objects in space also have gravity. Objects with more mass have more gravity. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Look at that. The sun has a lot of mass. The sun's gravity is very strong. Look at that ball of fire. The moon has little gravity. Its gravity is weak. Astronauts bounce and float when they walk on the moon. Oh, look at the astronaut. Cool. Astronaut Edgar Mitchell walked on the moon in 1971. Guys, look at that. Oh, amazing. What is weight? How much do you weigh? Your weight is how much gravity pulls on your body. This scooter weighs about 180 pounds or 82 kilograms. On Earth, you weigh less than the scooter. Gravity pulls on the scooter more. Imagine you visit the moon with the scooter. Both you and the scooter have the same mass as you did on Earth. You didn't lose any parts. But on the moon, the scooter weighs about 30 pounds, 14 kilograms. You weigh even less. Since there's less gravity on the moon than on Earth, things weigh less on the moon. Look at that. Floating through life. Do you remember the astronaut at the beginning of the book? Okay. Okay, look at here. There's the astronaut at the beginning of the book. Okay. Astronauts need to learn how to live with less gravity. The astronauts are on the spaceship for a long time. They need to learn to hold on to things in space or the things will float away. Let's get you a better look at that. Especially when they go into a package to get their food, they need to know how to hold on to it or else it's going to, float away. Astronauts even need to learn how to work upside. He's right side up. And now they need to learn how to work upside down. Look at that. Pretty awesome, huh? Take a look around you. Gravity is everywhere. Can you imagine your life without gravity? He picks up the leaves, throws the leaves up in the air. Gravity makes the leaves fall all around him. Activity. Galileo's drop. Galilei was a scientist in the 1600s. He discovered that gravity makes objects fall at the same speed no matter their weight. Follow these steps to try an experiment like Galileo. What do you need? A cookie sheet, a table, a baseball, a tennis ball. Okay, let's talk about the experiment. What you do, place the cookie sheet on the floor at the edge of the table. Take the baseball in one hand and the tennis ball in the other. Then hold the balls over the cookie sheet while resting your wrist on the table's edge. The table will help you keep your hands steady and even. That way, you'll be sure that you're dropping the balls from the same height. Drop the balls at the same time. When they land, you'll hear them hit the cookie sheet. That noise will help you know for sure which ball landed first. So, which ball landed first? Did you do the experiment? Or was it a tie? Were the results of your experiment the same as Galileo's? Let's talk about the words in the book. The glossary. Astronaut. Someone who travels in space. Center of gravity. A point where an object balances. Force pull. A push or a pull. Gravity. A force that pulls things down towards the surface of the earth. Mass. The amount of mass in an object, like the tennis ball or the baseball. Matter, what things are made of. Let's see. And then there are more books for further reading. Thank you for reading with me. That's the back of the book and the front. All right. Have a good day. Bye.